Welcome to
the Sky Podcast.
Exclusive on Spotify.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Gusto ko yung, if you can see a video version of us, sometimes we post on YouTube and TikTok. Si Chris is dressed as if she were going somewhere very special. Probably going to the office. And ako, I woke up like this look.
You're dressed as if you're going to the home office.
Oh, meron pang, I think this is either
Laway.
Sevi or Scott's Laway on my shirt.
I'm dressed to go to the doctors this afternoon. At tuloy-tuloy na. Tuloy-tuloy na tayo. So, no time. No time for the, ano yan? Sleep is for the weak. Ano yan?
Do you feel like we're more efficient kasi nasa bahay na tayo ngayon?
Yes, but I also feel like we've become so much a creature to comfort. What is that?
Parang nasanay na tayo sa mga yung routine natin nagbabago na we are more at home palagi.
We're so used to our routines and our comforts that we are very hesitant to leave it now. Especially me.
So pinupush namin yung sarili namin to like go out and meet new people.
Yeah.
And like parang sinasadya na namin to actually do something aside from the routine. Kasi we've been doing the whole routine for the last...
For 2 years.
2 years,
For 2 years. And I think it's also a lot to do with, number one, the pandemic, and number two, having kids. Because you need the routine in order to survive having kids this age. But even when we have nights out or when we have a break, we kind of stick to the same things. We like doing the same things, eating at the same places, hanging out with the same people.
I'm a routine kind of guy. And ikaw parang
I used to be not a routine kind of girl. Like, I loved that my schedule was so different every single day, that I didn't know where next week would take me, next month would take me. But now that I became a mom and I've adjusted and adapted to your lifestyle, I'm like, this is nice.
Yun pala yung mga lolo natin or lola, parang, di ba, like, they always stick to a certain,
Yeah, okay na sila naka-rocking chair lang sa
gising
labas ng
lang.
bahay.
Oh.
Coffee, looking at the view every day.
Oh, no?
Parang
That's
walang
the
wanderlust na lolo or lola.
Oh, they don't feel the need to impress anyone anymore.
Or meet new people. Parang chill lang sila. Ganun na tayo at this age.
I don't think so though. But
yun na nga, the two of us noticed that we are becoming so comfortable, too comfortable, that even with our circle of friends, we tend to be very safe.
Yes.
And even when a lot of people ask us to hang out with them, have coffee, have drinks, or meet up, parang, it might be awkward, or am I gonna exert that effort ba to get to know you again and like, put my best foot forward again? May mga
Hindi
ganon.
lang sa ganyan. We also think like, masisira ba yung routine natin? I have to wake up early every morning. Diba? Early tayo nagigising na, relatively. So parang...
Do I have to ask Yaya to overtime again?
Oo, yung parang mga ganyan.
That's me.
So, I think it's always a good thing to step out of your comfort zone, to embrace a little bit of newness, discomfort, stress ng konti.
Yeah.
I think it's all healthy.
It is. I think when you add a little bit of stress, not physical stress, but ganyan, like you're a little bit uncomfortable, you're a little bit on your toes.
Yes.
It makes you think more. It makes you act different. It puts you in a spot where you grow.
Yes.
Because, if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again, paano ka mag-grow? Paano ka mag-learn? Paano ka mag-thrive?
Yes. And I feel like, there are some things that you have to keep like standard para to keep your sanity. But there are also some things na kailangan, that this is your eccentric side. That this is your side na a lot of people may not be able to relate, but ako to eh.
Yeah.
So, which is the one that feeling ko dun tumitira yung talent mo. In your weirdness.
You need to feed that part of you.
Oh, the challenge is to find what makes you weird. A lot of us, we feel like, from my perspective, I'm a normal person. From your perspective, you're normal. But from our friends' perspective, we might not be so normal. Because we're used to who we are. So we consider ourselves as the baseline normal.
The norm.
More often than not. Diba? So parang it was a hard journey then for me to know ano ba talaga, what makes later?
I remember when we were starting to date pa lang, love.
Oo.
And a lot of your friends would come up to me and say, oh, hey, ano ha, just be careful because later's like this, later's like that. And then when I talk to you, you're like, huh? I'm like that pala? Like, this is how they see me pala? Because to you, it's all normal.
Oo,
diba? It's the same with me, I'm sure. Like, I see myself like, okay, I'm a normal, average, typical person. Like, I'm a normal girl. There's nothing unusual about me that I would describe about myself.
Yes.
But when other people that aren't used to you and your ways describe you to other people, they might say, si Chris kasi medyo, ano siya, super planner. Or like, you know, neat freak pala ako. Hindi ko alam. Mga ganong things.
And it's
Akala
all
ko
relative.
normal. Yes.
But to give you context, guys, si Chris, when we first started dating, our friends told her na, even my friends, si Slater, you just be careful kasi he's into a lot of things and easily gets bored. But this isn't with women. This is with like
things in general. Hobbies.
So whenever I get into something, I want to learn a lot about it. And then pag umabot na ako sa point na medyo satisfied na ako with my knowledge of these things, okay na ako. Mostly. So, for example, when we were playing tennis, I read all the tennis books, watched all the tennis videos, and then parang...
Wouldn't stop practicing his swing.
Like...
Wouldn't stop talking
talaga,
about tennis.
Talaga ako.
Yeah.
And then, after, parang, okay, I've gotten to a point where, okay na ako.
Move on to the next hobby
Move on
na.
to the next. And it was photography. Then I learned about photography. Then I learned about YouTube, videography, and everything. So, my thing is, I like to experiment and have all these different experiences na parang I get to learn from and parang nakikita ko na, magko-connect pala talaga to sila lahat. Like when you learn about photography, you also learn about videography because it related sila. But by learning deeply about these things and then moving on to the next, parang naki-carry over mo yung skill of learning. So, yun yung feeling ko about my being weird.
I remember that time when your friends told me that. They were telling me, Chris, just be careful with Slater kasi baka he will treat you like one of his hobbies. Na because our relationship was going so fast, according to them. Na again, akala natin norm lang.
Yes.
Akala natin everything in our eyes is normal. Diba? Pero sa ibang tao pala, ang bilis nila. Parang they just met a few days ago. They just started dating ngayon. Ganito na, ganyan na. So they were telling me, baka just be careful kasi baka he's really into you now and then he likes to go deep real fast but then pag bored na siya, babu. Ganon.
Deep real fast. That sounded so dirty.
Oh my God. Only in your... See, ito. Akala niya normal yun.
Normal yun!
Yung mga mag-iisip ng mga green jokes. But because that's not me at all... I'm like, why does your brain go there so fast? Diba? Yun. Okay
I think
lang.
Everyone is normal to a certain extent, but everyone is also not so normal when you get to learn about them and get to know them more.
Yeah, we all have our own eccentricities. It may be as eccentric as like super duper not part of society na, like super different talaga. Or it could just be like, simple but different for me. Yeah. Relative lang siya. Yeah.
Again, I feel like yun yung talent mo. Paminsan hindi mo lang nakikita. Like for example, ikaw, what I see as a very good talent that you have is you have an eye for what is beautiful and and for telling effortless stories. Parang like for example, I'm working on a logo or branding from...
Branding talaga.
Like branding ng mga companies.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang ikaw talaga yung go-to ko. Like parang, Chris, can you take a look at this? And then sasabihin ni Chris, hindi. Dapat yung type font parang medyo matanda. It has to be this. Parang, oo nga no. Parang nakita pa niya yan.
If you guys want to hear the full episode, you can...
Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify.
It's free, guys. It's free.
See you there.
SKYPODCAST.
SKYPODCAST.